Świnoujście and the protests of Poles against accepting illegal immigrants from Germany into Poland. As residents, we cannot allow our children, our wives, or anyone in our families to be afraid to go out into the city center, whether it be during the day or at night. We cannot allow ourselves to be afraid in our own city. The police arrived on the scene, but not to ensure safety. We don't need to be guarded. Those in the forest need to be guarded. We were in the forest for 3 years. A moment later, the police used tear gas against the protesters. However, they did not allow themselves to be provoked. Our behavior was completely in line with accepted norms. We did not shout any rude slogans. There was no profanity. There were no acts of vandalism. This is scandalous behavior on the part of the police. We would like them to intervene as effectively and quickly when illegal immigrants cross our border. According to eyewitness accounts, it was the police who behaved provocatively towards the protesters from the very beginning. I left the event a little earlier. I only witnessed the police taking one of the organizers, the one who spoke the most, to a police car, where he was to be charged. This also shows that something is wrong here. Opposition politicians are warning that this is yet another case of the police carrying out political orders under Donald Tusk's government. The aim is to portray the participants of grassroots protests as dangerous militants. All these people who are going to the border today of their own free will to guard our border because they oppose mass immigration and the fact that Donald Tusk's government is accepting everyone from Germany, these people will be called racist today. They will be attacked by the mainstream media, by politicians from the civic coalition, and we must be aware that provocations may take place. Provocations by the Internal Security Agency, provocations by the police, as was the case during the independence marches under the civic platform. Just like in the Netherlands, there too, Germans bring immigrants who are unwanted in their country, as recorded among others by city surveillance cameras in the border town of Venlo. And the Dutch, who like the Poles patrol their borders, are attacked in the mainstream media. The media portrayed the raids carried out by extremists on the border between Groningen and Lower Saxony as border controls carried out by angry citizens. They continue to do so even though it is clear that these practices are organized by the well-known conspiracy theorist Jan H., who has been convicted of incitement. The PVV leader Geert Wilders encourages the hunts and has announced that he himself wants to take part in them. The Dutch police are also acting against their own citizens. Border control is the exclusive responsibility of the Royal Military Police. Citizens cannot take on this role. It is likely that something is being tested in the Netherlands, namely how public opinion will react to it. I do not rule out that similar narratives and images will also be used in relation to the Polish border defense movement. The German media are also participating in this smear campaign. In mid-June, Die Welt attacked the border defense movement. Members of this grassroots organization were accused of organizing the smuggling of illegal immigrants from Poland to Germany. On the border with Poland, the federal police once again rejected several Somalis. The twist: earlier, officers on the Polish side noticed 2 men in reflective vests who were directing migrants towards Germany.
Proszę państwa.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, the thief cries, "Catch the thief." That's how you can describe the Germans. Today, it is the Germans who are trying to make us criminals, even though they themselves are committing crimes. It is the Germans who are trying to stop the process of awakening Polish society, the Polish nation, to defend itself against mass migration. We will not allow this to happen. According to the border defense movement, Germany may have transferred as many as several thousand illegal immigrants to Poland in recent months. However, Poles are increasingly documenting these situations. Lubieszyn, border crossing. If you want, go ahead, take a look. I can't do much because there are threats here too. Here the Gestapo and SS are dropping off engineers, so to say. This recording is from yesterday in Lubieszyn, and this one is from a few days ago in Zgorzelec. Here we can see how the Germans are dropping off migrants to the Poles. The whole team, and they are already being led to the other side. They are still crossing, blocking traffic, and they are leading everyone. Many of them have no documents. Those who declare themselves to be minors are sent to children's homes. This was the case, among others, in Zdebno-Garwolin, Police, Ciechanów, Pęchery, and Skierniewice. These boys are supposedly imposing their will, saying that girls dress immodestly and that they demand that they dress differently, according to their rules, according to their religion. What is this? This is imposing Sharia law. And where? In a children's home. Attacks on Polish people are becoming more and more frequent. This is a recording from Warsaw, where a foreigner delivering food brutally beat and kicked a Polish security guard for pointing out his bad parking. This is also Warsaw, and another attack by a foreigner. In Kościerzyna, a 27-year-old Colombian man who tried to steal a wallet from one of the city's residents was detained by citizens. He was handed over to the police. In Toruń, Poles took to the streets after a brutal attack by an illegal immigrant, after which a young Polish woman is fighting for her life in the hospital. And here, a similar protest in Radom. This is probably a clear message for the government. And for all those who want to turn Poland into a third-world country.
This is the most racist country I've seen in my lifetime, bro. Never come Poland. They were racist on the plane, everything. Some dusty country, bro. This is the most dustiest country you've come to in your life. Never come Poland. No wonder Wizz Air do the flights for free. Yeah, airport, yeah, please. Horrible place. Never come back here again in my life.
Come here, but legally, because Poland is one of the most hospitable and safe countries in the world, precisely because we all obey the law and the rules developed over 1,000 years of our history.